After Mickey Rourke offends JoJo Siwa on television, Bella Thorne continues to call him gross. Bella Thorne is joining that Big Brother group in accusing Mickey Rourke of acting impolitely and unprofessionally. This week, Rourke received a warning on the UK version of Big Brother for remarks he made about JoJo Siwa's sexual orientation. The Dance Moms star came out in 2021, and Rourke asked her if she preferred males or girls, saying he would vote the lesbian out real quick, according to the BBC. Additionally, he pointed at Siwa and shouted, "I'm not talking to you," using a homophobic slur that is British slang for a cigarette, according to the outlet. Even if Rourke later expressed regret to his 21-year-old roommate, Big Brother warned him that any more words or actions of this kind could result in your expulsion from the Big Brother house. According to the 72-year-old actor, he was just talking smack, you know. I didn't have dishonorable intentions or take things so seriously. But that wasn't enough to stop Vocal, the deaf star Thorne, from controlling her opinions. The Disney Channel alumnus and OnlyFans disruptor responded to an article about the Big Brother scandal on her Instagram stories by writing, "This dude. Gross. In a scene where I'm on my knees with my hands zip-tied over my back, I had to work with this dude. Instead of using a metal grinder on my kneecap, he used it on my genitalia through my jeans, continuously striking them. One of the worst experiences I've ever had as an actress was working with Mickey. I got bruises on my pelvic bone." A request for comment on Friday was not immediately answered by a Rourke spokeswoman. The two starred in the 2020 film Girl, which tells the story of a daughter who returns to her small hometown with the intention of killing her violent father only to find out that someone beat him the day before she arrived. It is unclear how the metal grinder and zip ties entered the scene, as Thorne portrayed the girl and Rourke the sheriff. In another story, she writes, "There are so many disgusting stories of things he made me go through in that movie, including in his last scene to speed up and rev his engine so he could cover me completely in dirt. I guess he found it amusing to make fun of me in front of the whole crew." She claimed that because the Iron Man 2 actor refused to talk to the director or producers, she had to walk inside his trailer by herself and convince him to start working so they could complete the movie. Thorne claimed that while she was with him, he yelled crazy demands of the producers about what he wanted. Because without him the film could not be completed, she wrote. Everyone's labor would have been lost and for nothing at all. However, Jon Favreau, the director of Iron Man 2, claims that this is the same Mickey Rourke who once flew to Moscow to study for his role as villain Ivan Vanko and returned with requirements that his character speak primarily Russian, flash a lot of Eastern Province body ink, and own a pet bird. After parts in Body Heat Diner and 9.5 Weeks, this same guy was on the verge of A-list fame in the mid-1980s and developed a bad boy persona to offset his appearance. As the Times reported in 2010, ruggedly handsome before boxing and surgery took their toll, Rourke had a trio of films in 1987 that represent the crest of his movie stardom. When viewed chronologically, they serve as a sort of Rorschach test for Rourke's core ideas. Either you like the entire range of Mickeyness on exhibit, or you see the same stringy-haired person growling his way through the three roles. Angel Heart, A Prayer for the Dying, and Barfly were the films. According to the Times assessment, Rourke's persona in the last one frequently sounded like a cross between Mae West and Bob Dylan. In response to reports of a confrontation between her client and a few writers, which purportedly entailed a menacing phone call from the actor, Rourke's then-manager told The Times in 1992, "The press would always like to portray Mickey as a crazy lunatic, which he is not. He is a kind, gregarious, and generous person who is totally misrepresented." Over 30 years later? On Big Brother, Rourke revealed to Siwa that it took him 23 years of therapy to get almost normal, and the two now seem to be pals.